Hello, and welcome back to Mr. Anderson's Let's Play of Famicom Detective Club Part 2. Last time, Ayumi drugged us with some coffee. She knows my weakness, obviously. And Mr. Tazaki earlier was acting very suspicious when we were looking into him. And also, the principal, I believe his name was Yorabe, might have some connection. I think he has more to do with this than we think. Anyway, let me get to this real quick before I start. I have a person who is putting all of my videos into their watch list. However, they're not subscribed. Odd. If this is you and you're hearing this, please think about hitting the subscribe button. Thank you. That is all. Let's get on with the game. Last time, in Chapter 5, A Peculiar Alibi, Mr. Tazaki insisted on his alibi, but simply could not seem to calm down. Principal Yorabe stood behind Mr. Tazaki, claiming he stayed late at the school that night, supervising the job until it was finished. I do believe that point. I do think Mr. Tazaki is kind of innocent. I think he was being used as a tool by Principal Yorabe to create his own alibi, meaning Principal Yorabe's alibi. This alibi is pretty hard to swallow, though. Could Principal Yorabe be a liar? It would go against everything everyone says about the man. Usually, a man of power has everything to hide and everything to lose. If Mr. Tazaki was telling the truth, then shouldn't Miss Hayama have seen him while she was there? Another talk with Miss Hayama seemed to be necessary at this point. It was learned that Miss Hayama did indeed pass by the building that night. When she did, she remembered seeing the wall still unrepaired. In light of this new information, it certainly seemed as though Mr. Tazaki's alibi was on its last leg. Having been caught eavesdropping, Mr. Tazaki ran for his life, morally fearing what was now known. That evening, Ayumi dropped by the office. As Mr. sipped the coffee served to him by his fellow detective, he suddenly started to feel very, very sleepy. That sneaky Ayumi. If you wanted to have a little bit of fun, you could have just asked. Where could she have gone? And why? Why would she have drugged me? Unless she wanted revenge and wanted to stop me from her executing it. Who knows? Alright. That coffee tasted funny. Wait, it was decaffeinated. What happened? Mister's memory slowly returns. Why, Ayumi? Oh, what's this on the table? Ayumi's long gone. Huh? Mister finds a bottle of sleeping medicine laying on the floor, over by the coffee pot. What's this? Huh? Mister? I'm sorry, but I can't let him get away. I need to find out for myself who did it. Whether it was really Tazaki or not. Mister, there's a chance that I'll never see you again. But in any case, I want you to know that I'm sorry. Goodbye. At least she said sorry. Ayumi. Oh my god. This can't be happening. Uh-oh. Let's go look for him. With the note in hand, Mr. rushes out of the office. Dramatic running animation. Frantically searching high and low, Mr. eventually finds himself deep in the heart of the city. After asking dozens upon dozens of people, no one seems to have noticed anyone matching Ayumi's description. Nevertheless, Mr. continues to search, determined to catch Ayumi. Ayumi, where are you? Just as Mr. starts to feel the weight of hopelessness sink into his heart. Mister comes across someone who may have spotted her. Nice throw, dude. I don't know any girl named Ayumi, but there was a cute little chickadee right around the corner here. Huh? Oh, I think it's the tennis player, I guess. Watch. Oh, no, it is her. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, it's not Ayumi. Hey, do you mean Ayumi Tachibana? You're the detective, aren't you? Ayumi skipped school today. She said she had a cold or something. Sure. I'm pretty sure she probably didn't have a cold. But now that I think about it, I think I might have seen her recently. Where? I saw a girl down at the Galleria train station a little while ago. It might have been her. I'm not sure. Huh? To the train station. This is the Galleria. Ayumi, where are you? People. Oh, there's a pimp, too. We'll talk to him. Excuse me. Yes? Have you seen anyone dressed in an Ushimitsu high school uniform lately? I don't know. Okay. Let's look around. It's pretty busy around here. I can't see Ayumi anywhere. I can't even be sure she's here. What the hell is that on that guy's head? Looks like a face hugger. What? What business do you have with a poor old man like me? Hey. He seems to be a little drunk. Ayumi. Ayumi? Ayumi, me. Come back to me, Ayumi. Oh, my head. He doesn't seem to be at ease. Let's call it the pimp. I know everybody around here, so come on, have a drink with me. This guy's getting on my nerves. Why don't you just bite it, old man? What's a kid like you doing all the way down here? No worries. There's enough here to go around. Obviously not if you're hair. I'm too drunk for this. Oh, he's long gone. Another drink? Sounds good. Alright, let's try to talk to this pimp. Oh gosh, get out of my way. I don't want to. Another drink? Oh gosh, get out of my way. Ayumi, where are you? What are you looking for? Blech. Can I get this guy out of my way here? Ayumi, where are you? Why so serious? Come have a drink. Blech. Hey, how about you, me, and this Ayumi babe all go out for a night on the town? I give up. What do I have to do to get this guy to leave me alone? Oh, come on. Can't get this guy away from me. This isn't getting me anywhere. I've got to find Ayumi soon. Mister? I'm sorry, sir. I'm in a hurry. If you can't help me find my school girlfriend, then I'm going to have to go. Yes. Straightforward approach. Huh? Where do you think you're going? Rotten kid. Hold on. I didn't mean to insult you. Oh gosh. Go away. A schoolgirl, you say? Sure, I saw her. Such a sweet little thing. Where? Right inside, sir. Step this way. Thanks, I think. Don't mention it. So, what can I do for you? You're looking for a girl, yeah? Probably not the one that you're gonna offer me. I don't believe I have a girl by the name of Ayumi. But perhaps I could offer you a fully capable Rei or a Suka. No, I'm looking for Ayumi. I don't believe I've seen any girl like that around here lately. He didn't notice anything. I don't remember seeing any high school girls around here lately. She might have headed directly to the train station, though. Very intuitive. Back to work for me. How about you, sirs? Looking for some fun? The pimp heads off. He's hard at work, talking up a storm. Wait a second. Isn't that Principal Urabe? But who's that guy he's with? Just then, Mr. Here, someone call out for him. Mister? Huh? Mrs. Kojima, what are you doing in a place like this? She can ask the same thing about me. I've been looking everywhere for you. There's something important I have to tell you. Okay. What's here? Ayumi came to our house around 6 p.m. today. That's after she left me at the detective's agency. She said she came to offer a prayer in Yoko's memory. She seems almost like a completely different person today. Like something heavy was on her mind. One moment. That's weird. I was really worried by the way she said goodbye when she left. So I decided to go after her and see if she was okay. But she was already out of sight. I then tried to phone you and talk about it, but no one answered. So I came out to search for you. Mrs. Kojima, the truth is... She drugged you. Yes, she did. Why on earth would she want to drug you? Oh my, what does she intend to do? What's going on? What's going on? Okay. Nothing to think about. What do I have to ask? What's going on? Nothing. You don't mean that Tazaki person killed... I don't think so. I don't think Mr. Tazaki killed anyone. Where is he? I'd tell you if I knew. What can I do here? She's going after him alone? But that's so dangerous. It's dangerous to go alone. I know. I couldn't believe it either. Nothing. Nothing. Did you notice anything? No. Wait a second. It's already been a few hours since she drugged me. She's probably way ahead of me by now. Oh no, this could get ugly. Maybe she's at Mr. Tazaki's house. How we know where it is? I don't know. I've got to find her. Mister, wait. Before you go, take this photo of Ayumi. It might help you to find her. Thank you very much for your assistance. Hot chocolate. This is Mr. Tazaki's apartment. Oh no, it's dark already. Alright. Let's search. Looks like someone's in, and looks like a TV's on. There's a light on next door. Maybe someone's there. I hope they know something. Let's give it a knock. Oh, I thought you were Mr. Tazaki. Let's show him the picture. Yeah, she was here today. Huh? It was just after 4 when I heard Mr. Tazaki's voice outside. So I came out, and that's when I saw the girl from the photo. She went to Mrs. Kojima's house around 6 o'clock, so she can't be dead, unless Mr. Tazaki got to her afterwards. I saw Tazaki too, but it looked like he was running away. I was trying to give him his package, but there's no way I could catch him. What package? This package? It came today. It's addressed to Mr. Tazaki, but I signed for it when the postman realized he wasn't here. Let's look at the parcel. Could I see it? I don't know. It's not really mine to show to you. Oh, I guess it's probably okay. I'm sure Mr. Tazaki wouldn't mind about something like that. And I did already go and show it to that girl. Oh, so we're messing around with federal problems, huh? Just don't run off with it, okay? The return address says Fumi Tazaki, 74, Marufuku Village. Thank you, sir. That's strange. Why would she send him a package? It's a small town northeast of here. His mother's name is Fumi. He was born in Marufuku. Huh? Oh, maybe he's hiding out at his mom's house. By the way, who the heck are you? First that girl, and now you? Coming here and causing all sorts of ruckus. That girl came here asking about the kind of questions you are now. I showed her the package, and she took down the address just before she left. For some reason, I got the name of the package confused with Ayumi's. If Ayumi followed him all the way to Marufuku, I've got to find her. Ayumi, where are you? Have you really gone where I think you have? In any case, I hope you're all right. Trying to ignore the dreadful possibilities, Mr. speeds the Marufuku village. Having arrived at the address on the package, Mr. eventually meets up with Fumi, Mr. Tazaki's mother. Who are you? Pleased to meet you. I'm Detective Mr. Andrew. Oh, you look surprised. Toshio, what have you done now, Toshio? Who's that? Toshio, what have you done now, Toshio? Has your son come by recently? Huh? No, I haven't seen him. Toshio, what have you done now, Toshio? He must do things bad often. Who's that? Oh, okay. Has she not seen? Wait, is that really a good idea? I think it is. What is this? What? What kind of thing is he getting himself into these days? He's always been such a burden. I don't know why he's always in trouble. He was such a pleasant boy. I don't know what to do. What is a mother supposed to do? I've been thanking my lucky stars ever since that Yorabi man has been helping my son out. He's truly an inspiration.
So they have a closer relationship than we think.
But that numbskull always has to go and no.
Fumi has burst into tears.
What's wrong, Mrs. Tazaki? Hey, you there! What did you do? How dare you make an old woman cry?
Wow, nice lips, buddy.
By the way, Miss Tazaki, has Toshio been around lately?
I saw him a little while ago while I was showing some city girl the way here. Oh, could this city girl be Ayumi? He took off as soon as he saw us, though. Something's always spooking that guy.
Ayumi!
Mr. shows Ayumi's picture to the man.
Yeah, that was her.
As soon as they locked eyes, she took off after him.
Last I saw, they were headed towards the cliff. Cliff? Oh no!
We're on a cliffhanger right now.
Stay back, I'll...
Uh-oh.
Hurrying as fast as he can, Mr. finally reaches the cliff. There he finds Ayumi, tightly gripped by a frantic Tazaki.
There's some sort of shiny-looking object in his left hand. I've got to be careful.
Ayumi! Mister...
Let's talk this guy down. I think about what you're doing, Mr. Tazaki.
Don't come any closer. I'm done for.
He must be at the end of his rope.
Come on. What would your mother say if she knew what you're up here now? Shut up. Don't play with me. I'll do it, I swear. Don't move a muscle. I'll do it. I swear I will. Now's not the time. He's not thinking straight. There's got to be some other way. There's got to be some other way.
The only thing that's left is quit.
Tazaki, just let her go. We'll all forget this ever happened.
Oh, okay.
You think I'm that gullible?
Just then, a sudden gust of wind blows by, causing Tazaki to flinch. It's now or never. Tazaki suddenly notices Mr. trying to approach and raises his knife overhead. Oh, nice knife.
Ah! Tazaki, no! Mister!
Uh-oh.
I can't do it. I'm no killer.
I didn't think you were, Tazaki. Suddenly, Tazaki collapses in front of Mr., hanging his head in shame as he drops his knife.
Mr. Tazaki, are you ready to tell me the whole story now? Yes. It went like this. The day before Mr. Canada was killed, I had an argument with him.
He said he wanted to repay this loan I'd taken out by the very next day with no advance notice whatsoever. There was no way I could cough up that kind of cash so quick. So that night, I took a trip out to his house to try and reason with him. But when I got there, I found the police and everybody. There were all a bunch of people gathered around who told me he'd been murdered.
So the alibi you gave about repairing the wall was a lie?
With all that debt on my hands, no one would have believed I hadn't killed Canada unless I had a solid alibi. So I got thinking. I remember the principal had asked me to fix the wall a few days before. So in the middle of the night, I snuck out and plastered it up real quick. The next morning, I went straight to the principal and told him everything. He looked a bit surprised, but you know what he said.
I have faith in you, Mr. Tazaki. This is why I will help you. Do not worry about this trivial matter. If anyone were to ever ask me about it, I will simply say I supervised you plastering a wall while the murder took place. What a nice friend.
The Canada case came and went, and I got off scot-free, all thanks to Principal Urabi, my altruist.
That's strange.
He's the only one who ever stuck up for me like that. See, I used to be into gambling big time, and I got involved with some shady people and things got really out of hand. I did some time, and after I got out, nobody wanted to hire me. I didn't know where to go next, but somehow I met Principal Urabi. No matter what I said or did, he always had faith in me.
Everyone needs a friend like that.
And he gave me a job. I'd come so far since the old days. He gave me a whole new shot at life. But I got comfortable at my new job. I slipped back into gambling a little, and before long, I needed a loan. That's where Canada came in.
And the rest is history. Is this really the truth?
Yes.
So what's the story with Yoko Kojima?
She came snooping around, asking more and more questions about what happened back then. I didn't know what to tell her. The more she asked, the more she knew I was hiding something. She would push and push for answers. I got so sick of it. I let her have it one day. I just wish that nosy Miss Hayama wasn't there to see it all. And wouldn't you know it, a few days later, she turns up dead. Just my luck.
Why didn't you tell the truth until now?
I don't know. I just caught up in my lies sometimes. It's terrible. I never know what to do. When you came around, I did my best to hide the truth from you. I was afraid that if my cover got blown, everybody would realize Urabi helped me cover up, and his career would be over. Back when I was eavesdropping on you and Miss Hayama, I decided something. I decided to protect Principal Urabi the only way I could. I ended it all in the sea, here in my hometown. When I got to my apartment, I found Ayumi waiting for me there. All she did was ask me to tell her the truth, but I snapped and said something really awful to her. She was dug in deeper than an Alabama tick. I said if people carry on pestering me like this, I'll kill them. That detective too, I said. Huh? So later, when I arrived in town, just was about to meet up with my mother, there Ayumi was, waiting for me. And then, when I saw you coming too, couldn't help it. I grabbed her and... Oh no. What have I done now? Please forgive me. Sir, what I really need to know is, what's in the box? What's in the box? Please forgive me. It's alright, Mr. Tazaki. Mister, I believe him. Please, you have to believe him. Look at him. Mister, I'm sorry. Ayumi. For you, Ayumi. And so, as evening draws near, the three head back from the northern sea, out of harm's way. That ended up better than I thought it would. The next day, Mr. and Ayumi returned to the office. Mister, will you ever forgive me? Oh, Ayumi, don't worry about it. It's water under the bridge. I don't know what to say about all this. Mister, I couldn't bear to think about what I'd do if anything happened to you, so I thought I should go alone. Thanks for thinking of me, but that was pretty reckless of you. I just couldn't I couldn't bear to lose another friend. She seems so sad. Mojo. I'm gonna whip it out right in front of her. You've got nothing to worry about, with a 3rd degree black belt on your side. Hi-ya! 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 How do you like that? I was in Kubutai as well. Mister, your zipper's open. Hee 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 hee. Sorry about that. Sorry, I was getting ready to show her my mojo. That was slightly embarrassing, but at least I made her smile. Things sure seem to have come to full circle lately. Tazaki, almost resorting to violence, finally broke down and confessed his lies. On another note, I'm sure that was the principal I saw at the Galleria. But who was that man he was with? Oh my gosh, I'm so late for school. If I leave now, I should just be able to get there by 4th period. You'd better hurry. Walk with me, okay? Sure. Let's get this little doggy to the school. The Unusual Connection. Chapter 7. Thanks, mister. That's fine. You go in the class. I'm gonna ask around. What's up? Who's that? Oh, that's the girl who got murdered. I'm a sophomore, so I didn't really know her that well. Huh. Did he know anything? No, he was a sophomore. He didn't know Yoko that well. He seemed to know who you were, though. Mister, he's not going to be much help. Yoko was a freshman, remember? Hey, did you ever meet Hitomi, mister? Hitomi? Hitomi? Yeah, Hitomi was really close with Yoko. Probably her best friend. Oh. I'm sure Hitomi would be willing to help us out. Then let's do it. Mister, there's something I need to tell you. I've kept it from you a while now, but Saved by the bell, then.
It's alright, 'cause she's saved by the bell. I've got to go. Meet me out at the old building after school, okay? There's something I need to tell you.
Girls. Huh. Wondering what she was going to tell me. Well, what should I do now? There's still a good bit of time before school lets out. I suppose I could try to gather some clues here. Okay. Let's go to the janitor's room. A talk with Mr. Tazaki sounds like a good idea. There's always another secret waiting for me there. Anyone here? Hello. Mr. Tazaki, would you mind if I spoke with you a bit more? Sure, whatever. There's nothing more I know that's gonna help you, but if you insist. Oh no. The way she was asking me questions, it seemed like there was nothing she didn't know about the Canada case. After she was through with me, I was shaking for hours. She must be intimidating. What kind of torture did she use? Water torture? Trust me, that girl's more than just a nice, simple little student. What do you know about her? She can be hard as nails when she wants to. Let's ask him about the rumor of the girl in the back. That's the ghost story about the Shinobu girl, right? Yeah. He seems so different nowadays. Let's hear about the principal. Please don't be hard on him. All he ever wanted to do was help. I've told you everything I know. Huh? Wait a sec, there's something else. That night, when I was plastering the wall, I got the feeling there was someone else there, watching me. Huh? But I was in such a panic that night, I was probably just imagining it. Paranoia? Well, I gotta get to work. Wait, what did you mean just now? Well, whether or not you believe at all the hoopla about the girl in the back, there's something here at this school. There's something wrong with this place. Everybody knows it. It's not just my imagination. I know it's not. Ooh. This is the front of the high school. Huh? That sound. It sounded like someone called out for me just now. Just a second ago. I don't see anyone. Let's look around. There's definitely no one here. Maybe my senses are playing tricks on me. Hold on, mister. Oh, Miss Hayama. I was calling you from the staff room window. Didn't you hear? Mr. Principal Yarabi wanted to tell you he'd like to meet you in his office. Nice. Just the man I wanted to speak to. This is the principal's office. I apologize for my being unable to speak with you until now, Detective. My line of work can busy me considerably sometimes. That sounds weird. Mr. informs the principal about what happened the previous day. Indeed, Mr. Tazaki has been known to act somewhat erratically from time to time. However, if you've seen, he is a good man deep down. So what do you know about Yoko? It is truly a shame that no one could have prevented this tragic event. I condemn such vulgar acts and the perpetrators behind them. You hesitated there.
I realize Yoko's death must have come as quite a shock to young Tachibana. Even so, I am astonished she went so far as to try to track down the suspect all by herself. Mister, I implore you, help keep her out of harm's way.
Will do.
I have faith in Mr. Tazaki. Mr. Tazaki would never harm a soul. If anything, this recent event only proves how he seeks to be truthful, upstanding man. I assure you, there's no way he has ever killed anyone, either now or 15 years ago.
What do you know about the Canada case?
Yes, to aid in his standing, I did indeed supply false testimony. Technically, I suppose it was wrong, but I did it only to protect the innocent. I did not regret my decision. The murder 15 years ago, yes, it was a dark time in many people's lives.
Shinobu Asakawa, to name one.
Every student who walks through these doors is family to me. I was truly devastated when I heard the news.
The look of remorse in his eyes is unmistakable.
Mr. Anda, I want you to know that I will help in any way I can to ensure the success of this investigation. However, I regretfully admit that I am powerless to keep the students out of danger. If only there were more I could do to help these young people achieve their goals. No one should meet such a fate as Yoko's. If it would only spare their innocent souls, I would do anything, even sacrifice myself.
The principal certainly has a way with words. That's for sure. Could it really have been him I saw in the Galleria a few days ago? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. The cheekbone is pretty sure, and the hair. Sure seems like him, but...
Is there something the matter, mister?
There was someone I saw down in the Galleria the other day. It looked a lot like you.
Excuse me? I apologize. I must take this call.
You're lucky, punk.
Yes? Yes? No, just 1 second. Thank you. Mister, I sincerely apologize, but I must take this call.
Perhaps we could continue this conversation in a few minutes.
In the meantime, feel free to talk with the rest of the staff. They may be able to provide you with additional insight.
Alright, I'll get back to you later, mister. Alright, I'll come back in a few minutes. This is the staff room. Huh, who's this guy?
How can I help you, detective? I bet she's a sweet girl. Huh? Who's this Hitomi character you speak of? A good friend of the late Yoko Kojima, you say? I know who you're talking about now. Hitomi's that girl who ran the detective club with Yoko, right?
I guess so. Does it lodge any memory for you? So this is Hitomi. The name's Ayumi Tachibana. Ah, Ayumi Tachibana, you say? I see now. It's a pleasure to meet you, Ayumi. Huh? This guy's senile, I think. Huh. I've heard some students talk about a suspicious-looking man who's been hanging around here from time to time over the past few days. Oh, I have too. I'm sure the principal will deal with him if he shouldn't be here. That's interesting. Let's hear more about this man. I have no idea who he could be. I only hope the rest of the students have better luck staying out of harm's way. Me too. I do as well. He was here a moment ago. Huh. He's the only one I really haven't been able to speak to yet. This recent incident seems to have taken quite a toll, Mr. Hibino. He's been acting very restless lately. Perhaps he's nervous? I guess it's only natural, though. I couldn't imagine any teacher not being at least a little shaken up after hearing a student of theirs is dead. Principal Urabi has my utmost respect. However, Mr. Hibino is widely known to stand behind him more than anyone else at Yoshimitsu. Of all of us teachers, I'd have to say Mr. Hibino is the one who talks the most highly about Principal Urabe. Looks like everyone is trying to get on Urabe's side. Suspicious. Hibino seems wholly dedicated to the principal. It amazes me how much support the principal has been able to garner around this school. I think people owe him for something. Maybe Urabe helped out Hibino like he helped out Tazaki? Let's see what time it is. It's o'clock. The principal's schedule must really be tight. There are so many things I still need to ask him. I hope he gets off the phone soon. Oh, that clock's broken. Huh? Drat. Now that I think about it, I have been here a pretty long time. Hope the principal is still around. Me too. Excuse me, Mr. Urabe? Huh? He's gone. That little devil. He ran off on me. Where could he be? Oh, hello? Oh, Hibino. Mr. Hibino. Mister, what are you doing here? There are some things I wanted to ask the principal. What do you say we go wait for him in the staff room? It's impolite to loiter around here while he's away. Don't you think? Come on, let's go. Another person I wanted to speak to. Any new leads, Detective? You seem much more talkative now, Hibino. Well, I've been following Yoko's trail, and it led me here. Other than that, I've just about exhausted my leads. I see. Do you know anything about the Cannon case? Did I strike a nerve? I could have swear he's flinched just now. Could he know something? Yes, what is it? We're all trying to get over the recent events. It's been hard on all of us. Isn't that right, Mr. Hibino? Every time I say his name, I think of Bino. Makes me want to fart. Mister, I'm sorry, but I'm just not feeling very well today. Please, you'll have to excuse me. Everyone's using excuses on me today. I'm feeling a little gullible today. It's been a touch and go for him the past few days. A pity. I think he's a little bit more nervous about other things. Could Mr. Hibino know something about the Canada incident? I need to stay on track, though. Finishing that conversation with Urabi is my #1 priority right now. But that conversation is going to have to wait until next time. Thank you for watching. I hope you're enjoying this Let's Play as much as I am. Next time, we'll go to Urabi's office and put him over the coals. But anywho, thanks for watching, and make sure you have a great evening. Good night.